Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be doing my daughter's birthday cake from scratch. She's turning 3 years old already, so let's go ahead and dive right into this video. So I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 5 room temperature eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 3/4 cups of sugar, cane sugar, and 1/2 cup of regular milk. I have already separated my egg yolks. This has to be in room temperature. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this in my mixer for about, I would say maybe like 5 minutes, until it starts to foam up and change in color. Once it has foamed up, I'm gonna slowly incorporate my sugar. I'm also baking her cake super late. It's 10 p.m. the night before my daughter's birthday. I've made it a tradition to bake all my kids' cakes on their birthdays. I like to bake, and also because I'm a mom on a budget and I want to make things with lots of love. It's been about 8 minutes, so I went ahead and checked my consistency, and it's still a little runny for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep mixing it. While our egg whites are still mixing, now we're going to go ahead and take our 5 egg yolks, and we're going to go ahead and mix in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Now that we have our egg yolks and vanilla well combined, I'm going to take the 1/2 cup of milk and mix really well. Now that we have this consistency, we're going to go ahead and add this mixture in there slowly. I am in the middle of sifting my 1.5 cups of flour. So now I'm going to go ahead and take 2 teaspoons of baking powder and adding it to my flour. So I'm using some parchment paper. So I just went ahead and used a pencil, and I just put my pan, measured it, and then drew a circle around, and now I'm gonna cut it. Get 2 perfect circles. What I like to do is put a little bit of butter on the sides and on the bottom of my pan. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my parchment paper. We're gonna slowly incorporate our flour, and we're also gonna use this type of spatula. I have already sifted my flour, so I'm gonna add a little bit, incorporate it slowly. Make sure you mix it up really well. Take your time. That's all of it. It's pretty late. It's like around 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. I'm just gonna throw it in the oven. Then I'm also gonna add the milk to it and just stick it in the fridge and just go ahead and finish it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do the frosting and I'll go ahead and finish the cake. Just gonna make sure I don't see any more flour. Go ahead and just pour it in my pans and stick it in the oven. I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees and baked for about 30 minutes. It has now been 30 minutes and I'm gonna go ahead and check my cakes. So I grabbed a skewer and I checked and it came out clean, so that means it's done. I'm gonna let them cool down and then I'm gonna go ahead and flip them over and let them cool on the cooling rack. My evaporated milk is actually expired. It expired February of this year, 2025. So I will not be using this, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my whole milk. I'm gonna do like a cup and a half. I'm just gonna go ahead and boil it for a little bit. I guess I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing, but I really have no other option. So this is gonna go to the trash and I'm gonna go ahead and steam up some milk. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. For my milks, I'm gonna use condensed milk, evaporated milk, which is this right here that I'm making, and heavy whipped cream. Those are gonna be my 3 milks that I'm gonna add to my cakes. We're gonna use 1 cup of heavy whipped cream. I have already put my one cup of heavy whipped cream. Now we're gonna add our evaporated milk. 1 cup, still a little hot. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the 1 can of condensed milk to this. Give it a good stir till it's equally combined. I think I'm not gonna cut off the top part. I'm just gonna leave it as is. So now I have combined all my milks together and I'm gonna go ahead and pour the milks on top of my cakes so the cakes can be able to absorb the milks. Once I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and seal them up and stick them in the fridge overnight, and I'm gonna be working on them the next day around the afternoon. There's my beautiful birthday girl. Where's your shoes? You took off your shoes. Come here. Turn around, baby, like a little princess. Hi, Pooch. So this is what my cake is looking like. I think I might put a little bit more of the extra milk that was left. I'm gonna take this milk I stuck in the fridge yesterday. Just gonna add a little bit more milk. Just a little bit more. So I'm just gonna put these cakes on the side. And then I'm gonna work on my filling. While the whipped cream is whipping up, I'm gonna go ahead and just dice my strawberries for the filling. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now that we're done chopping up the strawberries, I think this is way more than enough for my filling. So that's probably like half of what I used, and I think this would be enough. I might end up putting some of these on top. So I have the cardboard base for my cake, and I have the whipped cream. Now for the filling, I tried to do a new recipe using whipped cream, and it didn't really quite work out as I planned it to. You will see me struggling with the cake a little bit, but I quickly find a solution by whipping up some emergency buttercream. I am also in no way a professional baker yet. I'm still learning. I'm just a mom trying to save some money in this economy and make things happen. For the frosting, I pretty much had already started it, but pretty much what I did was I added 4 sticks of butter in here, and I got it nice and fluffy. Well, it changed colors, it turned whiter. Make sure that you get the sides and the bottom. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in there, just like a pinch. And I'm also gonna slowly start to add some powdered sugar slowly while we mix. Make sure to always scrape the sides as you mix, and the bottom. I'm also gonna add in like a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a teaspoon or two. Really up to you. So got it pretty much where I want it, the consistency. So I'm gonna put some of this on the side because I'm gonna be using a different color. I'm gonna go ahead and use pink coloring for one part of my frosting. For the other one, I'm gonna be using this green neon food coloring. So I've already made my pink frosting. I also made this neon green for like roses that I'm gonna maybe put on top of the cake. I also got 2 piping bags. I already did like the first coating on my cake. What is it, like the naked, I don't know what it's called, you know, like just the basic white. I'll show you guys right now. So I'm going to be using these tips here. This is, I guess it's 3D, and I'm also going to be using this one. I'm not sure what, oh, this is 2D for just like a rose on top of the cake, a couple roses on top of the cake. And the pink, I'm going to be using this for the like the all around cake. And I'm also going to be putting these sprinkles on top of the cake. So you can grab a cup and grab your piping bag and start adding your frost. This is a little quick tip on a simpler way to add your frost in the piping bag. And I'm also going to throw in this tip. So this is the cake. So I already went ahead and did the filling and, you know, the basic coat. Now I'll be going in with my color. Wish me luck. I'm gonna use this to go ahead and smooth it out. Gonna go ahead and stick it in the freezer. I had it in the freezer for like a couple of minutes. I know it's not perfect, but it's all right. It's no biggie for me. So now I'm gonna get my other color frosting and I'm gonna make some flowers on top. Well, at least I'm gonna try. Let me go ahead and try to practice one before I do it on the cake. Okay, let's just go ahead and do it. I'm finished with the cake. It's not perfect, but I did the best I could, and I'm sure my daughter's gonna love it. It's already like 5 p.m. her birthday, so it's time to go ahead and start singing happy birthday to her. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and please feel free to subscribe down below. I'll be going ahead and listing the recipe down below as well. Ready?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
Say bye. You want to take a bite? You want to take a bite?
It's okay. It's okay.